Making it was always a strange phrase for me because I just really, and still want to just be like the best musician that I could be. I knew once I had that under my belt, I can put myself into almost any category. I wasn't shooting to be famous or to be successful in someone else's definition. My definition was to be accomplished and be educated in different styles of music and do research. And then for me to have more of an option to choose my own road rather than for me to be qualified to be in somebody else's road. As artists, just like doctors go out and do research abroad, and scientists go do research abroad. As a musician, I think it's important for artists to go out and get tangible academic research on their craft and what they do. For me personally, in studying ancestral rhythms and living in Mali and Morocco and Senegal, what was interesting was the unlearning, to be around really brilliant elders and people who make music for non-commercial reasons, incredible balafon players and drummers and singers who only play for weddings, healthy births, and these kind of things. They have a different perspective. So for me, knowing that that vibration and that music and that sound created a mood is no different than what we're doing now. So if these rhythms are 40,000 years old and they're still around and there's people are still using them and they're still in this village and they're still played by the same culture, they're doing something right. Will disco be here 40,000 years from now? I don't know. Not that I don't like disco. Make 3 or 4 of those lists of the top 5 things maybe you want to do or the top 5 things you really want to be a part of, and then just ask yourself every day, what can I do to get to that number 1 thing? Because it's one thing to think about it and to dream about it and to talk to your friends over coffee about it. It has to become part of your life, I think. So I would look at doing like a ground map, and you could start to really say, from 1 to 5, I'm going to work on that number 1 thing on that list. And then from 6 to 9, I'm going to work on that number 2 thing on that list. If you make that part of your daily schedule, I think you'll start to, the scope will get smaller and you'll get rid of the fat and you'll focus more on the things that are bringing you the results that you want.